Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Empire, and I'm continuing my series of Nintendo Switch games where I go through my collection and hopefully find some games that you don't have in your collection, but you might want to after you see these. So we got 5 games here, and first game is called Earth Knight, and this is an auto runner, and it has auto-generated levels. And you are a character that there's dragons that have taken over the Earth, and it's driven all the humans up into orbit. And you want these dragons dead, so you drop down through the atmosphere, and you land on their back, and your run starts. So you can control your speed to a degree, but for the most part, you're always moving forward in an auto runner. So along the way, you take out enemies, like jumping on their head or using weapons. And along the way, there's different power-up shields and stuff like that you can get. So you continue your run up until you get to the dragon's head, and then you have a fight with the dragon there. The bummer about it be if you do die, you still have to start your run all over again. So if you are not a fan of auto runners, then this is a pass. But if you like the genre or you never tried one before, this is an example of how to do one. The gameplay's tight, the graphics are really good, and the music's really good too. So if you want to try an auto runner, Earth Knight's the one to do. A second game we have here is Elliot Quest, and this is a game that was intentionally made to resemble Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. And it's a story about Elliot, who is on a journey to rid himself of a curse that's slowly turning him into a demon. So it's got 2 different ways that you play. There's a top-down overworld where you explore different environments like forests, mountains, beaches, caves, and there's a lot of NPCs that you talk to along the way. And then there's the side-scrolling portion where you're inside the dungeons and you're fighting bosses, solving puzzles, taking on enemies. If there's one negative that people tend to have about it is that it's kind of it doesn't explain a whole lot to you, even from like in the beginning, learning how to move your character and stuff like that. It's like you just do. There's another game I was thinking that was like that. I can't remember the name of it, but. So you may find yourself looking into online guides and stuff if you get stuck. But if you like the genre of like the old Zelda games, this is a must-have. Your third game we have here is called Hyper Sentinel, and it's a side-scrolling top-down shmup shooter. It's a spiritual successor to a game called Uridium. I don't know how to say it. Uridium, maybe that. And it's representative of like the Commodore 64 era. And there's 12 giant dreadnoughts that you try to take down. If you take the dreadnought down, then you have to face a boss. The reason I bring this to you is I know it's not the most visually appealing game out there, but it's a shining example of a genre-defining shmup back from the early days, and it's definitely worth a playthrough and a place in your library if you like shmups. All right, next game is called Mummy Demastered, and it's a side-scrolling platformer that expertly does run and gun. It's in the vein of like the classics of like Metroid and Contra. And you're a paramilitary and you're trying to take down a resurrected princess. Everything in this game, from the music, the enemies, the animations, the controls, everything is just done expertly well in this game, and it is a must-have. All right, last game I got for today is Alien Isolation, the collection. This is a first-person adventure. You could also qualify it in the horror category. This comes in at 720p handheld and 1080p docked, and this was released back at PS4, Xbox One era. And it's one of those games, there's a few games out there that when they are ported to the Switch, it's amazing that it comes across as well as it does. It's a fantastic port. Games like this, The Witcher, you're like, how the hell was this made on the Switch? But you are your mother, you're looking for your missing mother on the space station that you dock to, and you find out that there is a terrifying xenomorph on here that wants you dead. Few games that I've played can match the tension that this game builds between this xenomorph hunting you, the music, the atmosphere. There's these creepy robot guys that want to take you out too. There are some weapons and there's some gadgets that you use, like and you acquire them through blueprints that you find. There's like Molotovs, EMPs, stuff like that. But nothing that you have is going to kill the xenomorph. It only gives you a distraction or time to run away. So I think this game is going to become harder to find. If you have any interest in playing this on the Switch, you should definitely add this to your collection soon. Fantastic game.
This is for my daughter. I hope you get to hear it one day. How can I help you? Don't worry about me. I'm sure I'll see you very soon.
All right, well, that's it for Volume 4. Thanks for watching, and quick reminder that if you like the content, please consider liking and subscribing. Trying to grow the channel, and doing that helps out a lot. So thank you, and we'll see you in Volume 5 soon.